Hello and welcome to the second ever recording of Footy All Day Radio with me, Brad.
And me, Perchy. We'll be taking a look at last weekend's games, as well as the upcoming international fixtures tomorrow night.
Well, England started off with a good 5-0 win against San Marino, ready for the Poland game tomorrow.
It wasn't a bad result, but can they really take a 5-0 win against San Marino seriously, or is it just mediocre because of the level of the team?
Well, people are saying about Rooney and Oxlade-Chamberlain playing so well together, but against the opposition, I think me and you could have done the same job up front, I think.
Crouchy and Owen.
No, but Leighton Baines started at left back. No, what do you make of that?
It was a big shock because we thought Ashley Cole would at least got a performance, try to get him to that 100 caps.
We gave him a lot of praise on the previous show, didn't we, after the way he's performed at Chelsea and the way he's performed in the last several seasons.
Yeah, but Leighton Baines, we can't doubt Leighton Baines came in and played really well. He was probably the best player on the pitch. He drove the team forward well. I wasn't that impressed with Oxlade-Chamberlain, to be honest.
No,
he scored a good goal, though.
I think, going back to the left-back position, I think we're blessed with a few good left-backs in England with Kieran Gibbs and the other lad coming through or someone else.
It's funny when you look back because used to be Phil Neville. Yeah,
so it's good to see how we've progressed over the years. I think the game was boring, but to watch maybe for neutral but effective, and we got the 3 points that we needed. Well, at least they didn't score after 8 seconds again. So
yeah, that's good.
Poland next, players like Robert Lewandowski playing.
Yeah, great player for Dortmund, and he looked very effective during the Euros, and I think we'll struggle. I think it'll be a hard game. Away from home in the
These are the type of games we actually struggle in.
We will struggle in it, and
if we can get a positive result out of it, it would be one step forward, I think. And Bertrand and Lampard are both out again, so that's the other left back I was thinking of actually, Rowan Bertrand, but they're both out again.
But what did you make of John Joe Shelby getting in the team, coming on?
Well, I think he's done a good job at Liverpool so far. He's sure and steady, and he's scored a few goals, so he deserves his chance, I suppose. What do you think?
I'm not really sure. He's proved himself enough. I think someone I know I'm a Newcastle fan, but Danny Guthrie, who's worked hard for years, had a decent start of the season with Reading. He's proved in the Premier League. He's played a lot more games than John Joe Shelby. I saw Shelby at what was the Sports Direct Arena last year, and he was pretty average. Newcastle went on to win the game 2-0, by the way. CC got a brace.
Yeah, and what's your predictions for the Poland game?
I think we'll either go there and win it pretty easily, or we're going to get battered. I don't think it's going to be a close game. Either way.
I think 2-0 win for England, maybe. Rooney can get another goal, I suppose, we've always said forward. But we'll move on to the Republic of Ireland-Germany game.
Being part German, I very much enjoyed that game.
What a horrible result that was for Ireland. I believe Simon Cox has played way out of position on the left wing. If maybe he's more effective striker. We touched on his fantastic goal.
I think he played absolutely terribly. Along with the rest of his team.
What's next for Ireland?
I think it's a bit early to judge because he's only had a couple of bad games.
Giovanni Trapattoni, yeah.
And all of a sudden everyone wants his head. But England lost 4-1 to Germany. That could have been 6-1 on the day.
We also beat 5-1 though.
But that was a long time ago. When we had the likes of Emile Heskey, Trevor Sinclair, Paul Scholes. Them sort of players.
All good players of the day, but obviously Wales played Scotland.
What a game!
Wow, Scotland have dropped 7 points now in this qualifying campaign, and the last time they qualified for a major international tournament, they dropped 7 points and finished second. So
it's looking likely that both teams will not qualify for the World Cup.
With the likes of Belgium in there, it's going to be a hard thing. I was actually sat on a bus full of Scottish people when Bale scored his 90th minute winner. It wasn't a pleasant experience, and one I don't really want to experience again, to be honest.
Lots of ginger short men with knives, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you could say that, I suppose.
There was accusations that Gareth Bale dived. Have you seen the incident yourself?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I've seen pictures of it, but I haven't seen it.
Apparently, Sean Maloney came out and said he didn't dive, but in a week where cheating is a massive discussion. Should bans come in for diving? What's your opinion on that?
Well, I think they've obviously got to stamp it out as soon as possible. Players are trying to cheat, bend the rules all they can. It's disgusting.
Yeah, that Shane Long is disgusting.
Oh,
disgusting.
No. Well, Koscielny, the Arsenal centre-back's come out and called Luis Suarez a cheat.
Well, everyone knows that.
I think that's breaking news today.
Everyone knows that anyway. The only person who doesn't think he's a cheat is Brendan Rodgers. That's because he's a bit delusional.
Strong opinions today. Very strong opinions.
He is delusional.
We'll look at other fixtures which happened on the weekend. On Saturday, Tranmere, at top of League One still, went 2-0 down to Yeovil and then come back to win 3-2.
Taking 25 fouls, has got fouled 25 times in the game as well.
We've
got a red card. A bit harsh, the red card actually.
Second yellow. It was. We just saw it a minute ago, didn't we?
Yeah, we were just in the studio having a brew, and we saw the incident, and we thought maybe a bit harsh.
A bit harsh.
We don't know how many fouls came before that one from that fullback.
With Akpro, I think I pronounced it correctly. Caster's come in and scored 7 goals. So
he looks like he could be a big player for Wolves in the second half of the season. I think he deserves a chance at Wolves when he goes back in January.
Yeah.
But Tranmere will be looking to hold on for him for the rest of the season to really try and get in the Championship next year.
With talking of comebacks, Swindon made an impressive comeback against Coventry.
Paolo Di Canio just probably put some threats in or something.
Well, I'd still put him in as the Bolton manager in a few years' time, like I said.
The keeper who he didn't like and said was the worst player in the world. Still back in between the sticks at the weekend.
Still playing, yeah. And
conceded 2 in 20 minutes.
Another notable game in League One was Notts County versus Carlisle. It was
the return of Zoko.
Francois Zoko back to Carlisle. It wasn't a happy memory, really, was it? According
to some Carlisle fans, it was the worst game they've seen in years.
And that's coming from Carlisle.
Coming from Carlisle.
They must have seen some pretty bad games as well. But
their form's so up and down. They're doing so well away, but at home they're just.
That's going to let them down. They need to.
Couldn't score a goal to save their lives yesterday.
The home game. If we take a look into League Two, we'll have a look at Barnet's winless 14. Winless and 14.
But they've got Edgar Davids.
Edgar Davids is coming.
Davids.
Good
glasses are going to get them up.
They
a better vision of the game. A better vision of the game. Yeah, you never know.
A better vision of the game. And 4-1 loss to Plymouth can be.
With a fireman opening the scoring.
Exactly.
But he's a fireman who's made a big impact, and Griffith still be looking to really push on.
Well, in a wider spread of football, the Cape Verde Islands have knocked out Cameroon in qualifying for the African Cup of Nations.
Samuel Eto'o mustn't earn enough money when playing for his country or something. But
well, I think it must be
Cameroon should really.
It must be the influence of players like Pedro Pele, the next West Bromwich Albion legend, who actually comes from the Cape Verde Islands. He was unfortunate not to get into the squad. He's at Hayes and Yedding now, but I would have picked him any day. I think.
So a former West Brom legend can't even get the Cape Verde squad.
So we'll move on to the Senegal Ivory Coast game, which actually got abandoned after 72 minutes as Ivory Coast were winning on 6-2 on aggregate.
I thought it was a magnum attempt to kill Bar and Cisse. That was what it was. The Magnums were trying to kill Bar and Cisse. Tyne-Wear derby next week, and it's a game that we are all looking forward to. Apart from me.
Really?
I'm not really, because I think we'll probably lose.
You think you'll lose to Sunderland?
They're going to kick 7 bells out of her, and Toyota will probably get sent off.
Well, it'll be a game I think a lot of football fans will be looking forward to. And actually, I think on the game in general, there's a cause for a winter break in English football, a 2-week break between.
I don't think it makes much of a difference.
No, I can't see it being. Well, I think the festive period is one of the major parts of the English game. What makes it different from, like, let's say, the Russian game, where they have a break?
Going to the game and it's ice cold and the pitch is hard. And
no, the Boxing Day fixture is one of the best.
I never get to go to that. Newcastle always away. This year, we've got an easy trip to Old Trafford.
I love a Boxing Day fixture, festive period. day after Christmas. It's
wearing
no
your Santa hat. I can imagine you go along to the game on your combine harvester with your Santa hat on. Well, we're about done, I think, for today.
Yeah.
We'll just have to. There's been a massive interview on Sky Sports this morning we must discuss before we end the show. James Perch has been talking to Sky Sports and he's eyeing an improvement for Newcastle.
Well, I suppose there's only one direction Newcastle can possibly go in at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, we're right in the middle, we're 10th.
We're not. You're not nowhere near this high standards West Bromwich, though, are you?
Not exactly yet, but with James Perch revving the squad forward, I think we'll make it.
I think West Brom are quaking in their boots.
I would be quaking in my boots. Well, I guess it's that time again, the end of the show.
The end of the show. Hope you enjoyed it.
Have a nice day and we'll see you on Thursday.
See you on Thursday for another chat. We'll recap on today's game.
Yeah, and then we'll look ahead to the big weekend fixtures, including the Tyne-Wear derby.
See you soon.
Ta-ta for now.